I'm going to prioritize his sexual exclusivity over all of his other attributes, you're just going to end up having endless failed relationships, fucking too many dudes, and then what's going to happen is your psychology is going to break because females don't like to accept the fact that if you sleep with enough men and you get rid of the stigma around a new dick, your instant answer is constantly new dick. He didn't text me today. Fuck it, someone else. He was rude to me. Fuck it, I'll cheat. He was this. I'll get a new boyfriend. And then you end up just jumping on cock all day, and you're fucking done. You need to. The reality is
done. What does he mean by that? And you're fucking done. What the fuck?
I think the way he acts or talks it's so provocative.
And then you're fucking done. No.
It's so expressing, bro.
Oh my god.
I love the way he talks.
Yeah.
But like I could also see why people like don't like him, right? So I'm gonna challenge this one, man.
Go.
So
ahead.
we challenged another one. You guys could take a look at that video, but I'm gonna challenge this one too. I do want to say that I do agree with him with that. Like some women, when they feel like, okay, I cheated on this guy, I could keep cheating on him all the time, and then his answer is new dick, right? Mm-hmm. So we always hear that term: once a cheater, always a cheater. Okay, and with women, they feel a sense of I want to be equal with my man. And so they would revenge. They would always like plan some sort of revenge. Oh, because he cheated on me one time, I'm going to keep getting new dick. And then that's their constant answer. And it becomes a toxic relationship, right? Mm-hmm. So I do agree with that point. But what I want to say is that who's to not say that men don't feel like that all the time? Because with like, say for example, a man is in a marriage. He looks for prostitutes. Whenever shit happens with his wife, he's like, this shit happened with my wife and the kids. I'm fucking sick of this shit. I'm going to go hop on like this hooker tonight. Mm-hmm. Right? So, in a sense, it's a little bit like a double standard because men, we also kind of look to those certain like escapes. And when we look for those escapes, it becomes addicting. And we think that we could keep doing it all the time.
You're right.
But I think the difference that he's trying to make is that your new answer is new. Your dick. Your answer is new dick. What this means is that women kind of start to think of this as salvation to a point where she stops loving this man. But the man, when he resorts to always fucking prostitutes, always fucking hookers, or those dirty masseuses, then he still loves that chick.
You're just getting all that pent out like disrespect or something out of the system. Yeah,
so I will say that this snippet is a little bit, double standard. Mm-hmm. But I could kind of see like certain parts of it where it's like, okay, well, like because he's saying like the answer is new dick for women, but isn't it also like the answer is new prostitutes for men?
Yeah.
But the problem with like women having new dick is that they could fall in love with that new man because there's no prostitutes for women. I mean, there's some male prostitutes, but not as much as like female prostitutes, right? So a woman could just open her legs, even though the man on like Tinder or Bumble or whatever knows she's in like a marriage, she'll probably still be like, yeah, fuck me in my bedroom, and not have like some sort of like borderline respect. Mm-hmm. Would get fucked in the bedroom, and then that man, because he's not a prostitute, he's an actual guy, there's a potential that she could start loving this guy. Mm-hmm. So I do see that point of the aspect, but I also see the point of view where if you're constantly like seeking prostitutes, you're gonna be done too, right? I mean, because when a woman catches you, when your wife catches you sleeping with all these prostitutes, you're fucking done too. You're fucking done too.
Yeah.
Right? So it's a little bit of a double standard.
It is. And that's a good point that you made about Andrew Tate and his extreme view on fucking a lot of dicks, huh? I would say men and women have to be mindful about just hopping on new dick or new like hookers or pussy, because like that really, like he said, that could really fuck up like your psyche or psychologically, where it's gotten to a point where like for a woman, if she keeps on hopping on new dick, she might not love the guy she's with anymore, And then for the guy, he might just be so into just fucking random bitches all the time that he's like, oh, fucking, I'll just get a divorce or whatever, you know, and just fucking live single, fucking all
Or
these
he might get
bitches.
divorced because he might get caught, right?
Yeah. So I would say it's easier for a man to have access to prostitutes more than a girl does to have like guy prostitutes. So at the end of the day, women may just end up like falling in love with the other dicks that she's hopping on compared to a guy where he actually still loves his like main chick, but then he just needs a little outlet, you know, for the little disrespectful things that, you know, his significant others like maybe putting on him at that time. So let us know down in the comments below how you feel about that clip. Talking about my experience, I had this one uncle who was married at the time but cheated on his wife, and then his wife found out and kind of didn't tolerate that and left him, and that kind of just tore him apart.
Tore up the marriage.
Yeah, tore up the marriage.
Yeah, so that's another good point because women can't tolerate getting cheated on. So if a man gets caught cheating, he needs to be smart about it. First of all, I mean, even though he still loves her, if she can't tolerate it, then that's up to her, right? And so Andrew Tate talks about that the man still loves the girl, so it shouldn't matter. Well, no, it still matters because the woman has some sort of pride, you know, the woman has some sort of self-respect. If you get cheated on as a woman, then you can't overlook that in the future. Then why would you stay with this man, right? So Andrew Tate, I think some things he says is a little bit inconsiderate of women. But he is right about like a lot of things, especially like career growth. He's right about getting off your ass, but you know, for this one, yeah,
A little too extreme.
yeah.